Have you run into some detractors on this issue?
Not so much. I think the main ones that you tend to run in, well, like you said, the people who say, oh, you can just as easily watch it on TV and such. But once again, when you got severe sensory issues like I do, that is not gonna work. I'm sorry. If anyone wants to find out more about some of the issues that we face, feel free to ask us. I mean, I'm pretty open about it.
Yeah.
I've had no problems talking about some of the challenges that I face, both from the standpoint of the mobility, but also some of the social interactions. I mean, especially with the sensory ones. The sensory ones can be even more problematic because that affects everything: light, hearing. You'd be surprised as to what can make you too distracted to see what's in front of you.
Right. I can't imagine there'd be too many detractors on getting more people to mass. I can't imagine that'd be a problem for a lot of Catholics. We welcome it. Like, bring them on. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's get them. Let's get everyone here. John, is there any other words you want to share with our audience about this issue?
I think the transportation is definitely an overlooked issue, and I think that it is something that we, as a parish, can start to look at a little bit more. The answers are not going to be immediate to solve the problem at hand. There's a major uphill battle on this because of the fact of our society in general is geared towards liabilities and such, and some parishes are legitimately afraid of being sued. There's no question on that. I think that, though, that there's definitely a solution moving forward, and I'm just not fully sure what path that will take. And it may take more than one path to reach the same goal. I'm certainly hoping that by talking about this issue that I can at least open the doors to conversations and to get people thinking in a much more broader terms. Those with disabilities, unfortunately, are often overlooked in a lot of the discussions that we have about parish life. There is an unrealized need that is there, and we're talking about it, but nothing's being done right now. But that doesn't necessarily mean that things won't be done down the road. But it does require a lot more patience than some of us have, and I'm certainly not known for my patience.
Well, in His time, right? Because people
Amen
are talking.
to that.
People are talking. I see whenever you post about it, there's a lot of retweets. So people are talking about it. People are getting more sympathetic to it now that they're aware that there is an issue and something that has to be done. And so, John, I thank you for coming on, talking about it. If you're interested in the article, check it out in the comments. I posted a link to it there. Where can our listeners follow you and learn more about what you're doing? All that great stuff. Like, where can they reach you?
Well, I've got the Lego Church Project Facebook page where I'm posting a lot of interesting things right now. I've been sharing the articles that have been mentioned in to bring light to some of these issues. Also follow me on Twitter. You can find me under Lego Church Project. I'm there. I post a lot of pictures. It's so funny because Twitter is an amazing platform, but it's not really good for a batch of photos.
Yeah, that's true. But it is fun. I find that I'm spending more time on Twitter as far as social media goes than Facebook now.
Yeah, well, I spend a lot of time on Facebook as well, and I'm in the process of praying about starting a new Facebook group for Catholic creatives who, especially if they have a disability, give them a platform to possibly share their artwork with maybe a little bit more of a smaller audience, but to at least get some of their work noticed, get people looking at it, links to their Facebook pages and stuff like that. You can find that under the Building Faith banner. Look for Building Faith and join. As I said, we're not formally launched yet, but just trying to kind of lay the framework down a little bit. And if there's enough of an interest, we'll take the group to see how far we can take the group. I've done admin for groups before, and it can be a lot of fun. And I'd like to see if it's something that if there's enough of an interest, even if you're not widely known, come and see what we're doing.
Sure. Our guest for this program has been JM Kramer of the Lego Church Project, and we've been talking about transportation. Should the parish offer some sort of transportation to mass? He's offered some great insights over the course of this episode. So I encourage you, if you're just tuning in, to go back and check it out. And check out the article in the comments where he goes into a little bit more depth here. Well, thank you so much for coming on. It's always a great joy talking with you. And yeah, God bless you and what you're doing.
Thank you so much.
All right, God bless. Take care.
God bless.
Yeah. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.